Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars iWeb replay. Spawn on bottom right side as the Blue Moon Eagle. We got Uxna. Spawn on top left side as the was a Scion or Azure asteroid. We got Tethys. Of course, Olaf has no day-to-day passive other than being immune to snow, while Eagle has plus 50% attack and 10% defense on air units, and consume 2 less fuel per day, and naval units are completely worthless on a map where naval units are completely worthless. Either way, let's get started. This map is, of course, Fog War. It's triple base with a airport in the corners. We've got a port for both sides with a shore on the outside. It's purely meant for refueling and resupplying landers, and most likely for this only for this black boat there. Oh, and we do have a bit of variation of deployment of infantry units. Earlier recon deployed up by Olaf. Eagle's ground game is still completely and utterly ordinary, so it's an equal footing to Olaf. Both of these COs have completely worthless powers. The only Blizzard's probably a bit more useful than Lightning Drive. And now we got a T-Copter by Eagle. Doesn't get plus increased movement speed, but at least get plus 10% defense, making it more resilient to gunfire. Recon will spot this infantry unit there. Another recon on the field, so Eagle's going aggressive with the recons. There's a decent amount of roads there, so it's easy to get out of the base, and it's only a handful of planes you have to worry about, like 1 here and 2 here. And none this way until you get right there. And now Eagle go for his own reconnaissance. We do now have Eagle tanks deployed on the field. Excuse me a moment when I get my drink in a better spot. I like having my camera controls, or in most games, in this case, turn controls with my left hand, so I can have my right hand open to move around the mouse and take drinks like this. You now have an Eagle tank deployed on the field. Did I say Eagle on top left? That's Olaf. I'm getting the colors mixed up. We got blue and off blue. And one player is one of these COs. Both COs also wearing blue. And one CO is supposed to be blue. So a lot of blue. Just don't sing the blues. You don't have to worry about singing in the rain, just in snow. We do have a nice little interrupt up here. Right now, Olaf has 14 properties versus 13 of Eagles. Relatively even so far. Gets a strike there as well. I wonder if I need to turn up the music a little bit. Sorry. I think that should be good. Oops. Tank recon. It feels like Olaf's music is pretty loud, while Eagle's just a little bit too quiet. And here are mech infantry. So we do have a mech by Olaf. That's unusual. The black boat will take a turn to come back, so you can probably go for mech infantry and load them up into the black boat there. Gets a good strike there. Takes out the infantry unit and sort of capturing the city now. Eagle right now has 19,000. Olaf has 16. So it looks like Olaf will flip the property next turn. He will do a flip. Did nothing come out of there? It moved up north, but nothing got evacuated out this liner. Was it empty? Got battlecopter and tank. It's a good strike on that infantry unit there. Olaf has right now 17,000 versus I think Eagle's just now 18 since that property flip. Yep. Gets a good strike on that infantry unit there. Of course, Eagle did get a first strike in his bonus tank, and that's the only tank in this region, so that is a pretty good victory there by Eagle. Battlecopter, tank, infantry. But both players now have a battlecopter. Mech pushing down south, very nice. That mech can be useful, though it's a little bit limited, of course, by its own mobility. Tank moving its way forward, not going down south. So Olaf is going more or less forth at the southern flank at the current rate. He needs another tank there. He does have battlecopter, which is useful. He does have anti-air push way forward. Gets rid of the unit that's on top of the comm tower. Good strike there. He does have the mech spot, which can get a first strike on the recon. Takes out that infantry unit there. Does manage to get a first strike on the mech, though. Blackwell can heal it up by 1 point. Tank anti-air infantry. Though he will probably need to pull back the black boats to get the next round pushing forward, so I don't think he can repair this mech at the moment. Good strikes there. This recon is actually getting low on fuel. Got multiple tanks up north for Olaf. Not a great position there. Gets a great strike on that one. Pulls back the mech across the mountain onto the city. Finish off that unit. Gets a good strikes there. Artillery piece is in range of some of the infantry units. Anti-air is right here. Those 6 in range of the battlecopters. That battlecopter is done for. Olaf taking some sizable losses over here. Good strike there on the infantry unit. Neo tank a couple more infantry units. Got a lot of tanks up here. Resupplies that one and drops that off. So now he has 2 mechs in this region. The recon is somewhat in range, just needs to clear it out, maybe with something, but that'll be something for the next turn. More tanks being pulled up by Olaf. So Eagle's Neo tank can get some good work done. Catch another property there at 20,000. Some units rotating around. Got the infantry unit on top of the mountain, provides some good spotting. Pulls back his battlecopter. Drops off the infantry unit there. Neo tank pushes way forward up here. Tank, recon, and a battlecopter. Gets a good strike on that tank and follows with another good strike. Recon may be able to finish off that one, but there's a lot of wounded infantry units he can use to take it out. Great strike there. 2 of 1 gets taken out. Does use the recon to take out the tank. Recon's down to 18 health. Not 18 health, 18 fuel. I'm not sure something. Oh, I just realized something as well. There we go. That should expand out. Now you can see the fuel and ammo and health of the units. Tank, recon, and anti-air. Got a Winter Fury almost available. Eagle's taking many great engagements there. Good strike there on that one, and now do have a superpower available for Olaf. This will call at least 20% of Eagle's value. Goes from 120 down to probably close to 90. Definitely probably close to 100,000. But here comes the Winter Fury. Good strikes there. Takes out that unit there. Starting to flip the column tower. Tank gets good strike there. Tank's moving over to the left flank. Or right flank. There's a lot of tanks here. 1, 2. I could just highlight this. He has currently 9 tanks versus just Eagle's 3. And he does have a Neo tank. And a lightning strike is likely available this turn, but everything's going to be moving pretty slow to the snow. He may need to save it to the next turn. Lightning strike is now available. I think he's just going to wait out the storm and then probably try to pop one. And the recon does fall back onto the city with 7 fuel remaining, so not only get back up to full health, they also get up to back full fuel. Bull's falling back. He does not like the fact that his opponent's lightning strike is available. I think as well, Eagle could just not pop lightning strike forward. He could just simply creep his way forward, and then Olaf is either have to attack or pull back even more. He can only pull back for so far. New tank falls back to the city to get some healing. Oops, sorry. That's my drink popping. We do, of course, it looks like no lightning strike available this turn. There's a slow creep forward. Honestly, Eagle was not really ready for his own lightning strike. Olaf did really good damage to him, and the lack of tanks in the field really helps prevent Eagle from striking forward. But now, starting to go for more mobile assets. Olaf does have 2,000 increase income. Now it's Eagle's turn. Get some good strikes in the center. Great strike there. Like I said as well, Eagle's just going to creep his way forward. He's getting some easy victories there. And I think as well, Eagle's first turn can be quite bad because he will have the second turn where he can push even farther. Doesn't get the captures there. He has to keep hold of those properties. He also keeps Black Bolt here, which does buy a little bit extra protection for these mechs. Taking some small engagements. Takes the battlecopter as well. With a powerful lightning strike, Olaf can counter with a Winter Fury, likely. And it looks like Olaf is going to charge. You can blunt his opponent's lightning strike by wounding everything. Don't focus on killing, just focus on wounding stuff. Because a 5 health tank is going to have trouble with a double turn. And plus, he doesn't worry about doing a bleed to his opponent or a power charge bleed. One thing that Olaf could do is actually pop a blizzard. A blizzard right now wouldn't be half bad because it will neuter Eagle's lightning strike, particularly the aircraft. I think he should pop a blizzard. He does go for a bomber. Will he pop the blizzard? He does not. And here comes a lightning strike. Or should I say, once he completes his turn, we'll see the lightning strike. He's being hyper aggressive, of course, because he can be this turn. It's a good shot there. And now here comes the lightning strike. Here is the double turn. He still has a recon here, so that could be a bit more aggressive pushing for the spot. Olaf has his Winter Fury available. Will he hold on long enough? How much is he going to lose? Nice thing as well, Eagle also has 2,000 in the bank, so he can get 2 more infantry units. Yep, that was a pretty good lightning strike. He's down 87,000. And here comes the Winter Fury. I wonder if popping the blizzard would have been the good call. I guess if somebody were to slow down and take a look at the movements of everything, reducing everything's movement range by 1, and the aircraft range in half, is very significant. Olaf ends the turn for 107,000. Eagle has 110, so he's ahead by about a turn, but Olaf did a pretty good job evening out with the Winter Fury. The piece here is not discovered at the moment. Olaf's turn. Olaf now has 81,000. The counterattack was quite significant. Here comes the bomber. Takes out the anti-air. Artillery gets a good strike there. And it looks like Olaf does go ahead and resign his Angrade, saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.